Well, it's good morning, my YouTube friends. It's Margaret here from Memmy's Orchids, and what's prompted me to come and make a video this morning? If you just excuse me 1 second. This is my Laelia, the big one from Mark. And you see that new growth? And this is the Barter. And I thought, oh goodness gracious. And what you've got to be so careful with, especially this time of the year, when growing in the northern hemisphere, is that you don't have these new growths, the base. Of course it elongates and it comes out of a stem, a rhizome. What you mustn't do is get that rhizome or this part of the growth wet. And of course I've got it in coconut husk, watered it, and the temperatures dropped last night, so that's what's happened. And so I've had to cut it off, and I've just put, not in this piece of course, but dragon's blood. So that prompted me then to come and deal with the RLC 24K. And this is in this basket here, and I'm not sure whether it's the right time of the year. Probably it isn't. Probably you're supposed to wait for new growths or new roots. But I want to put this here. I want to put this in that holy clay pot, the one of those that I've just made. So I thought, well, and it's going to go into inorganic media, so it can dump all these roots. There is no problem there. It can dump all these roots if they're not active. And you remember this one flowered for me this year. So let's see. I've just released it from there. I did try hanging the holy clay pot in the window area, but then I decided on the rod it would be too heavy. Let's have a look. Let me come in a little bit closer for you. I've got the water ready today to do the little holy clay pots. So, but then I just thought, well, I must get this one sorted, because it's only in this old bark, and that's neither use nor ornament. That's my old, very old bark. And let's see if I can get some of these pieces of bark off. Got another lovely day today, but I tell you, the wind has changed direction, and let's come a bit nearer for you. The wind has changed direction and it is quite cool outside. Looks lovely. I mean, I'm bathed in sunshine here, but outside it's really cold. Right, what I'm trying to do is just release some of this old bark, and you know, except for that piece there. Right, I might have managed to get rid of it all. Okay, let's see if I can, I don't know whether it's bringing you down, whether I can bring you down anymore. No, I think I'm as down as far as I can go, so I don't know you've been able to see my face as I'm talking. And what's this one? Now let's just have a look at the root system it's got. There are some, can you see, white roots, but they're not actively growing, and it has got a, look, it has got a branching root system. There. So let's just see whether there's any here that are totally no good at all. You see, even in this media, this is why, you know, I mean, they talk about, well, you shouldn't disturb cattleyas once you've got them established. You should leave well alone. What the point is, it's no good leaving well alone if through the winter months, this is where I really struggle during the winter months. If you can't get them through the winter months, I've learned always to just make sure when you're cutting in the right area. Let's have a look. See, the ones that I'm cutting off now, I don't know if you'll see these. See, that's a brown one, but that's firm. Oh no, it isn't. Can you see? Can you see? It's gone soft, and there's a crack there. So let's take that off. These are these long ones. No. That's got it's tried to branch. You see where it's tried to branch. So I'll just cut that end off. I mean, and it'll dump all these because I'm putting it into a different mix. But I'm hopeful that these existing ones, might just branch out into the new media. Excuse me if you can see my face, keep pulling a face because the sun comes right into my vision. Right. Yeah, temperatures, it's Monday, isn't it? It's bank holiday still today for us. And all these tips have gone. So tomorrow's when we get the real cold weather. And then, right. Let's have a look if I can just remove that on there. What about this one? Oops, no, don't cut that one. Okay, where's this one? I wanted to cut this one. So look, I mean the other cattleyas I've got in the holy clay pots fare a lot better, of course, because they dry out quicker, but these don't, that have got bark in them. Right. I mean, my Perseverana has got bark in it. Well, at some point I'll take the bark out and I will introduce in organic media, but not at the moment. I mean, some say on these cattleyas here, wait till the wait till the eyes awaken. Well, we've got an eye there. We might, can you see? We've got an eye there. There. We've got an eye there. And let's have a look if we've got anything here. So this is the one that's had trouble with a little bit of scale. So, and on that eye there, there's a little bit of scale. So, I have treated it. Right. So that's the system, that's the root system. Right. I'll just get rid of this rubbish. And then let's bring this. Here we are. Now, I want this to fall forward like that. And I've got these little zip-lock ties that will enable me to zip-lock this into that hole there. Can you see that hole there? But before I do that, what I've done is I've got grow stone and hummies. Some pieces of large grow stone, only because I've got holes at the bottom here, and some pieces of this large grow stone I'll have to go in first, just to prevent some of the pumice from falling through. Right, so let me see where it's nearly up to that ridge. Now let's just have a look. Are you able to see? Let me just see if those will sit there. And then this part here, I'm going to get my little zip-lock tie. So these colder days we're going into, we're going to only be 5C during the day, which is quite cool. So when I water, and like these little holy clay pots I'm going to water today, they've got to dry out. Definitely got to dry out before tonight, and luckily, because they're in cork bark, they do dry out very quickly. Okay, now that's as firm as anything. Can you see? It's cascading forward, which I want. Those pseudobulbs can rest on the rim. And those roots, I don't know if you see. So I can just... Can you see those roots? They're just touching that medium, and I've actually brought some lava rock, some big pieces, just really to drop a few in and then when I come to water, these large pieces will prevent that, will prevent the grow stones from lifting up. I don't need to put too much in, because if I put too much in they'll fall through the holes anyway. Just enough to weight that down. And then, now I'm not going to water this, because this was watered yesterday. And I just thought, well, this is a good time now just to repot it. It's the start of the new year, and when those eyes, you see that's quite heavy now, you see where that root's come through already naturally. So when these eyes get big enough, they'll send roots down into that area, and they'll go straight down, and I've got no worry then. See, there's a ridge. Can you see this ridge here for this hanger? I did have the other hanger, the metal one, but I think this is going to hang better. It's going to be more secure. So just bear with me a minute now, and I can put this here. I can fit it in somewhere. Just to make sure. Oh, I know where I'm going to put it. Just to make sure we can see it. And then, there we go. So if you remember last time, I'd lost it. Right, let me bring you down now. Hold on. So this is where it's going to hang, and I had to just move the Cattleya mendellii just a little bit further along, but there's that new growth, you see there. You see how delicate they are, so when this is watered, I don't allow the water to go anywhere near these rhizomes. You see, and for some reason they do change this colour here, and they like go sweaty, so that's the time when you've got to very gently peel it back. And so these are the ones now I'm going to start to water, and of course these are the big frags, and you won't see, yes. So what I've done now, that's the RLC Bermondsey Palm. I've put that up there, and I've put Pastoral Innocence up there as well. Sorry about the light. And we're getting there. That's of course Dusky Maid. You won't see that one. And that's still in bark. And of course this is Cattleya persivaliana, and that's still in bark. But one of the Leodoras is dropping a leaf, but where that leaf is dropping, can you see, we've got a new root appearing. So when they drop off, I'll remove them, and that's what I mean about the chains. So I've got that spare now. Now whether or not I'll use one of these clip-ons, which I probably will do, and then that can be moved along now. And at some point, come the spring, hoping I might be able to fill that up with a new plant. Right, so this is just a quick repotting, and my hands are sticky now, and I'm going to sit down and relax while I water these ones in the little holy pots. So from me to you, take care. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye now.